Hi friends, it's Kaycee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over some of my favorite planner supplies and also talk about what supplies are good to have when you're just getting into planning as a hobby, or even just trying to get your life more organized through a planner. So let's jump right in. I'm going to start with the most basic supply you need to start planning, a planner. Obviously, you can go to your local bookstore or Target and pick out a planner if you're on a tight budget. Any planner will work, but when I was researching planners, I found the two most popular planner brands seem to be Happy Planner and Erin Condren planners. Both of these brands have many different types of planners, and I like the quality of both brands. You can even find some of the Happy planners at craft stores like Michael's, although they might not carry the specific planner you're looking for if you have a specific one in mind, because their section is more limited than the website. But that would give you an idea for what Happy planners feel like and look like. They're all, as far as I know, they're all disc-bound planners. And if you go to thehappyplanner.com, you can see all the different planners they carry and order directly from their site also. I'll have all the links to the planners and supplies I mentioned in the description box below. I'm not going to go into too much detail about each brand, but I wanted to give you a glimpse of each so you can go from here and more thoroughly research the one that will most fit your planning needs. All right, so Erin Condren planners. They're more expensive than Happy planners, but as you know, if you've been around my channel for long, this is the brand of planner that I decided to go with. It's very popular, so you can find a lot of supplies made specifically for Erin Condren planners. And like the Happy Planner, they have some different planners to choose from on their website. This one is actually the Deluxe monthly, so it just has like the monthly layout and then notes pages. But then they also have the LifePlanner, which is more like a daily, everyday planner. A lot of people use the monthly ones for budgeting or specific projects, but this is like the everyday planner. And you have your monthly layout, and then you'll also have your weekly layout for every month. Since Erin Condren is so popular, you can find a lot of supplies made specifically for Erin Condren planners. And like Happy Planner, they have some different planners to choose from. And their website is erincondren.com. And I think the most popular planner is probably this Life Planner, like for as an everyday planner, just because it has these weekly spreads in it. And these planners have nice thick pages and are spiral bound, which I actually prefer to the disc bound planners. And the link for this planner, I'll put that also in the description box below. And if you use my link, you can get $10 off your first Erin Condren, so that'll make it a little bit cheaper. And I also wanted to mention one more planner that seems to be gaining popularity recently is the Passion Planner. And I used this for a little while, and I kind of got out of using this one for now. It wasn't exactly working for me, but I may come back to it. This is the undated one, but they have dated ones too. I think all of the planner brands that I mentioned have dated, undated, some different sizes, and then different layouts too, which I'll talk about in a minute. But this is a more simplified and focused planner, and it kind of helps you reach your, it's basically like for goals, like goal setting. It kind of helps you reach your goals, and you can have like a monthly reflection after each month. So this one's kind of cool too, and it's something else you might want to look into. So actually now I think I'll talk about each different layout. So this is the hourly layout. There's three main layouts that you can find in a planner: the hourly, vertical, or horizontal. And this is obviously the hourly. It's just broken up into half-hour increments, and some are only an hour, some are half hour. But then you basically have your day just laid out right there in front of you. This actually reminds me of how I planned in college. I used an hourly planner, and that was really good for that, for like blocking out my schedule and being able to see kind of what I had going on each day. But it can also be really useful for when you're out of college. A lot of people like using this for their everyday life also. Vertical layouts seem to be very popular in the planner community, but that's actually the type of planner I do not have at the moment. It's similar to this hourly layout, but they have no hours listed, and the lines aren't all here. It's usually broken into three equal sections, and you can kind of use those three sections however you want. I think the vertical would be easier if you are making more lists and everything, because you wouldn't have to cover up time slots then. But I've never used one actually, so I'm not really sure how I would use a vertical, but actually I'm thinking about branching out next year, and I might try a vertical next year just to try it out. We'll see. We can see if that goes once I get rid of this planner. Like once I get through this one, I'll have to decide if I want another horizontal, which is what this is, or if I want the vertical next year. But like I said, this is horizontal. Basically, it's just what it says. Instead of everything being vertical, it just has the days horizontally. And I have just preferred this because this is always how I had my planners. I've always had horizontal planners, like all through high school, and besides just using some hourly a little bit for college, like a lot of my everyday planners have just been horizontal. So that's why I got this. But like I said, maybe I'll switch over to vertical next year. Who knows? All right, so those are just a few different types of planners. There are so many different kinds you can get, and you can get like budget planner, goal setting planner, like meal planning, like a meal planner. Just there's so many different kinds you can get. So if you go on some of those websites, just kind of look and figure out which one you need. Okay, now let's move on to actual planner supplies. If you're just getting started, you may just start out with a few of these and expand your supplies as you go. But the next most important supply besides the planner is a writing utensil, obviously. You need something to write in your planner. And this can be as simple as a ballpoint pen. You don't need anything fancy to write in the planner, but as you go along, you'll probably be getting more and more pens and markers, and you'll make them more colorful. I actually started out, I was using all Sharpie pens in my planner when I got started. This was like mainly what I was using for color. I had about 5 or 6 of these different colors, and I was using them, and that's all I just had, so that's what I used, and it worked fine for me. And these don't bleed through on the Erin Condren planners, I know, so that is one thing you need to make sure you keep in mind. You should probably test the pens, because if they do bleed through, you probably don't want to use that for the planner. Like these are more markers, these Tombow markers, and they actually do bleed through a little more. That you can kind of have like see it ghosting on the other page. So I don't usually use those too much in my planners. Those are for like just decorative things. But also, while I have these here, you'll probably want a pouch to keep your pens in. I bought this one first. This is from Target, actually, and you can definitely tell a difference. This is from Erin Condren. I bought this later because I have so many pens, they don't all fit in here. This is a much higher quality material. I really like this one. And if I get another one, which I probably am going to, I'm going to be getting another Erin Condren one, probably in a different color. Right now, all I have in here, I have these Parku, they're like fast drying, just retractable gel pens. And then my G2 gel pens. So I have all my gel pens in here. And then I have a bunch of different colors that I can grab from. But I really like this pouch. This is one of my favorite like pouches that I've ever had. So definitely going to get more of these. But the Target one does the job too. It was cheaper. You can definitely tell it's cheaper because it's like a thinner material. But if you're on a budget, just grab any pouch that you have lying around the house or that you find at Target or something for pretty cheap, or any other store. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Target. But those are kind of my writing utensils. I also use, for like a highlighter in my planner, I use these mild liners. I really like these mild liners, and it's like a highlighter on one end, and then it's just a point on the other. So they're really cool, and I really like them. And they don't seem to bleed through on most papers either. So those are the utensils, writing utensils that I usually use. And another thing planner people love is stickers. So I actually keep most of my stickers right here. This came with my LifePlanner, this box, but I figured it was just nice, and I can keep all my stickers in here. And I'll just kind of show you some of them that I have. Stickers are just a great way to make your planner look nice, and they do add functionality to some planners. That you can just buy like functional stickers, or you can buy pretty stickers so that it looks nicer. You can kind of do whatever you want with stickers. You can customize the planner with any of these stickers, like the decorative stickers. There's some for like holidays. I've used a lot of these, but it's just some samples of stickers that you can get. And you can get stickers basically anywhere, at craft stores, online. You can find a lot of planner stickers on Etsy. A A lot of people do Etsy stickers. These are actually from my Etsy shop. And these are the appointment and event labels. And I've obviously been using these also, but these are all my in-use stickers that I've been using. But these are more practical ones. They're like, I use these for appointments. I put the hour and then the appointment right here, and then I can stick them on my monthly layout in my planner. And this helps me keep organized. And then if an event gets moved or canceled or something, I can just peel up the sticker and take it out. And then I don't have to worry about like whiting it out after I write it out like directly in my planner or anything. And something else that goes along with stickers is like washi tape. A lot of people use washi tape. And there's so many different kinds. These you can find in craft stores too, or online, or on the websites. Like I said, I know Erin Condren has washi tape, but you can just find this like anywhere. And there's so many things you can do with washi tape. They can add decoration to your planner, or they can be used more functional by making it block out days you're going to be gone maybe. That's what I did. I'll show you in my monthly planner. So for February, we were going to be gone quite a bit. And so I used this flamingo washi because I just thought it looked cute with the pink. And I blocked off all the days that we were going to be on vacation this month. Okay, something else you're going to probably want, is a ruler. And it doesn't really matter what kind of ruler, but you'll need to draw a straight line probably at some point or another. Some of the planners come with their own ruler. I'll show you the one that Erin Condren gives you. They just give you the snap-in ruler. And this works well too. This is just a little flimsy ruler that I had. And then I use this one for cutting washi too. I just kind of use the edge of it and rip up the washi that I don't need on the paper. So that's another use for rulers. So rulers are just nice to have handy. And then one more thing that you'll probably want to have is some kind of whiteout. Doesn't really matter what, but needless to say, you're probably going to make mistakes in your planner, and whiteout will be very good for just erasing that mistake and pretending it never happened. I also like whiteout because, so this is my, this is an 8.5 by 11 planner, but I use this for YouTube and Etsy, just keeping track of certain things for that. And so I haven't gotten to August yet. This is for this year, but I'll show you on the dashboard. I didn't want it said birthdays right here, and I don't really need to know about any birthdays for my Etsy or YouTube business. So I just white out. I just use this whiteout and covered that up, and you can barely tell that. And then I write over it. I usually put like major events in this. So that's like good to kind of customize your planner also if you need to. You can just white out some of the text, the pre-made headers and everything that's in there. What kind of things do you use for your planner? Is there anything that I missed that you think are essential to starting out in the planner world? Just let me know in the comments below. And I try to respond to every single comment. So you will hear back from me, and I will talk to you all later. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye.